We have our eye on your money by answering the question that many people ask after a night out to eat. What is the deal with service charges?
I know, it's really confusing. Are you supposed to tip on top of those service charges? CBS News' Lisa Petrillo set out to answer questions that could be costing you more money than you realize.
It's the question that pops up almost as soon as you can say the words "check, please." Why is there a service charge, and do you need to tip on them? At the Intercontinental Miami, General Manager Glenn Sampert says about 10 years ago, they added an 18% service charge at their restaurants. That includes here at Toro Toro.
We're a very international destination, and so most cultures don't have tipping in restaurants as we do in North America. And so it was a way to ensure that, first of all, our customers weren't misunderstanding, and that all the colleagues in the hotel were really being treated, fairly and had a stable income.
A restaurant service fee or charge is a mandatory fee added by the restaurant, listed as a percentage of the bill. It's typically used to cover operating costs and/or to distribute among staff. A gratuity or tip is usually voluntary, unless automatically added for large parties, and is meant specifically to reward the service staff for good service. Here at Blue Collar in Miami's Mimo district, chef owner Danny Surfer says they add a 21% service charge only to tables of 5 or more. He says it's about protecting servers when big parties require extra attention.
So the server, when it's a larger party, is doing a lot more running around, and we want to make sure that they are taken care of.
According to the National Restaurant Association, service charges are legal as long as they're clearly disclosed. Do you tell them that when they come in, or you tell them that when the bill comes in?
It's on the menu. We are very transparent with the guests too. When we have an auto gratuity situation, we let the guests know. We point it out on the check and say, this is already included. You're free to leave more if you'd like, but you don't have to leave anything else at all.
Restaurants and hotels that use service charges say it's about fairness, transparency, and supporting the entire team in a tough economy.
So it could be food runners, it could be bus attendants in a bar environment. It's a bar back. So it's a way of sharing some of that gratuity with a greater number of colleagues.
But confusion still lingers. Does that money actually go to the staff?
Here, 100% of all gratuity and service goes back to the service staff.
Diners we spoke with have mixed opinions.
Do you agree with it, or would you rather do it on your own, and why?
I agree with it, so you at least leave something, but you can always leave more.
It's better to make your own decisions.
And not have them add that on for you.
Right. I always like to make my own decisions. Don't decide for me.
Lisa Petrillo, CBS News, Miami.
All right, so here's the bottom line. Lisa has learned that it's not necessary to tip on top of a service charge. So next time you see that line on your bill, take a closer look to make sure you're only leaving the gratuity once, unless, of course, you want to leave a little extra, and that extra tip will only go to your server. What do you think about all that?
Yeah, tough time, so anything we can do to help, but you got to love the service if you want to tip extra. But good to know, really important information.
Sometimes I carry a little extra cash and I give it right to the server, put it in their hands, so I know that it's going to them.
I like that, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, we know prices are high and you are trying to stretch every dollar, so tell us how you are doing it. And if you would like to talk to us about it, you can email us at newstips@cbsmiami.com. Be sure to include your best contact information, and we may reach out to you about your story.